Hello, welcome back to some more early morning barking, talking about BPD and NPD by somebody that has both. Don't forget to follow me on socials and hit the like and subscribe button, it's very much appreciated. Today we're going to get back onto the difficult stuff, because I said a while ago when I did those videos about narcissistic abuse, they were all very vulnerable narcissistic abuse kind of things, and I'd come back and do the grandiose things. That's what we're doing. Okay? I've kind of named this episode after a quote, which is sort of something like, I haven't actually done the thumbnail or anything yet, so I don't know what I've decided it is, but it's something like, I always just say what's on my mind. I always tell people what I think. I'm very opinionated. I don't mind if people have got a problem with what I've got to say, that's their problem. You know this one? I've done it. You've probably done it. I think we all do this one, right? This outspokenness, this ability to just say shit to people and not really care about it. Or worse, actually really rather enjoy it. It can be fun. There are things about people sometimes that we're all thinking and no one says anything because we live in society and we have to get along with each other. But sometimes we just say those things. And we like to put it down to just being outspoken, right? We're just saying what we think. Who can have a problem with that? We're entitled to our opinion. But we're not, are we? We're just being dicks to people. That's really it. We found a way that we can feel superior to somebody, however that might be given whatever scenario we're in. We found something we can just berate somebody for. You know? And it makes us feel better about ourselves, and it makes us feel like everybody's seeing us being really powerful and really superior and dominant and all of that. And really, all we've done is pick a target and destroy it for no reason. And then we get to laugh it off and shrug and go, well, I'm just like that. Yeah, but you're like that because you've got a personality disorder, possibly. Or at least features of a personality disorder. You're not supposed to be like that, right? That's generally a really bad thing. And so you've just got to pack it in. It's not funny. It's not fun. It's not amusing to anyone. It doesn't make you look good. It makes you look like an arsehole is what it does. And there's no special trick or thing you have to learn to get around it or deal with it. Just stop it. Personally, I found this one quite easy. I know it's tempting. I know it is. And maybe you can come up with some sort of scenario in life where just blurting out whatever's on your mind might actually be advantageous in some way. Absolutely. But generally, on a day-to-day basis, you don't need to tell somebody that they've got a shit haircut. You don't need to tell somebody that they were terrible at something, or that they should change something, or that they should have done something differently, or that they're terrible in some way. You don't actually need to do that. That benefits nobody. But we still go out and do it. Stop it. Right? This is one of those ones you can chalk off right away. If you're a self-aware narcissist, if you know you do these things, and seriously, if you're becoming self-aware, go through the markers, and I've set Siri off somehow. Go through the markers, and think of examples of your behavior in each of those situations. This is something you can tick off. Because once you know you're doing it, you can just pack it in, right? It's actually really easy to do. But recognize where these feelings come from, right? Recognize what you're actually doing, because that's ultimately what it is you need to deal with. Because with grandiose narcissistic things, we're making ourselves bigger and larger than life in some ways. We're making ourselves look better than we are, look more powerful than we are, all kinds of things. And really we're protecting this little ball of fear inside, right? This little feeling of inferiority. And that comes out of us in various ways. And in this case, what we're talking about, the way it comes out, is to abuse people, is to just be outright abusive and horrible. And that does make us feel stronger. It does make us feel bigger and more powerful than we are. And perhaps it keeps people away from us. It's a defense mechanism in that way. It's a don't even come near me. And on top of that, maybe it's a test for other people. Maybe people who know this and still come near you. Maybe they're the ones that you deem worthy of being friends. And then maybe that abuse just spreads to them as well. Because you feel you can get away with it. They've accepted you as somebody that does that. Therefore, they should put up with you doing that to them. And that's how you lose new friends. You don't have permission to do it. Even though it feels good. Even though it gives you that rush of power, like you've just kicked the shit out of somebody verbally. It's not okay to do. There's no good reason to do that. You know this, I'm just repeating myself over and over. So look at these feelings of why you're feeling insecure, why you need that barrier. I can't help you with that personally, because for you it could be anything, right? For me, it's a fear of being hurt by somebody. I'd rather hurt somebody before they hurt me. And also, I do feel like it makes me look bigger and stronger and more powerful and more dominant. We skip over this bit where we know really it makes us look like an arsehole. Because it does. It's really horrible. It's difficult to say much more about this. It really is. And I don't want to ramble. And I'm not trying to get to 10 minutes just for the sake of putting an ad in, because I don't have any ads yet. I just want to list these things. You know? There are some things that I think they feel obvious, but they're definitely always worth mentioning and talking about, even if it's a quick, simple thing. And in this case, this whole I'm just outspoken thing. You've got to let it go. It's that simple. It's that straightforward. You know you're doing it. Look at the reasons. Ask yourself why. What do you feel when you do it? And why do you want to feel that? And then stop it. For fuck's sake. Just stop being horrible. This is what gives us a bad name, you know? I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, you take care. I'll see you later. Bye.